everyone.
Welcome to our second episode of Unpacked with Ethan
and Reese.
Oh. And today what are we doing?
We're going to recap the week that we had last week because it was kind of funky. And then we're going to talk about our plans for spring break.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Where should we
start?
So
exciting.
Me too.
Let's start with the past.
Okay. So, where should we start? Wednesday?
What happened Wednesday?
God, should I put on Do Not Disturb?
Probably. Do we need to start over now?
Yeah. We should probably think what we're going to talk about too. What did we do Wednesday? I feel like we did something exciting.
Thursday we went trekking through the wilderness.
Yeah. Friday went to SZA.
Saturday we went to see Cocaine Bear, didn't we?
No, we didn't. We started our podcast.
Oh yeah.
We can tell about how I got attacked at Meyer.
Oh yeah.
And then Sunday we saw Cocaine Bear.
Okay.
We can give a review.
Okay.
What did we do Wednesday? We had a wing party, but we did something after that, I thought.
We had a watch party, didn't we?
What did we watch? Oh, Lego Batman?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
February 22nd? That doesn't seem right. Wow. February 22nd. That is right. Okay. So are we starting with Wednesday?
Yes.
Or Thursday?
We can start with whatever you want. But we also have to click play.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever she wants.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. Hello and welcome to the second episode of Unpacked with Ethan and
Reese.
Wow.
Today we're going to be talking about our weekend recap, or I guess our week recap, because our week was a little silly. And then we're going to be talking about our plans for spring break this coming week.
Oh yeah, so exciting. So where should we start?
Probably, okay, so over on the west side of Michigan, it gets a little snowy, it gets a little icy. So last Wednesday and Thursday, we had ice days. So we had virtual classes where we didn't have to go in or do anything. So we took it upon ourselves to have a little bit of adventures on both days. So on Wednesday, we didn't really do anything during the day.
Nope. I don't think I left my room at all Wednesday.
You didn't?
Until you came and picked me up for our wing party.
Yep. Then we went to a wing party. We had a warty where we go to the dining hall and we use all the meal swipes that we have left over from the week, but on a Wednesday for some reason. And we got so many wings and we sit and we eat them. And then it was like, oh boy, we got to go back to Reese's room to watch a movie. And guess what movie we picked?
I chose the Lego Batman movie. None of them had seen it.
I had not.
And I had to convince them that it was the right choice.
And I really love the normal Lego movie. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll watch it. And Ethan was like, I feel like Reese is gonna cry. And I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. It's the Lego Batman movie. Why would I cry? But guess what I did?
You cried.
I cried really hard. It was
a lot,
so
too.
sad.
You were crying so much.
The last
like
20 minutes, God especially. But then like
20 minutes in too, you started crying when he said something about how he didn't have a family.
Oh, it was such a sad movie.
Spoiler alert for Lego Batman if you haven't seen it yet. It's been out for 6 years.
Sorry, I'm not really hip with it. Anyways, God, I need to talk my review on Lego Batman. It was immaculate. He's so sad, and because he doesn't have a family. He doesn't know what to do because he doesn't have a family, so he never learned how to love people properly. And then you know what he does? He makes friends with people, and he gains the ability to be vulnerable and form all these beautiful connections, and then he understands why it's important to have other people in his life, and he can't isolate himself.
Wow. Does that hit close to home?
No. God.
I just realized that I'm wearing black for the second episode in a row. We've had 2 episodes and I've worn black both times.
So emo of you.
Everybody's gonna think I'm emo.
I don't have my bracelet on. Gotta put it on.
So then after Wednesday,
Thursday.
Yep. After Wednesday comes Thursday. And on Thursday, we went for a little adventure. We tried to catch a cat.
Oh no, you have to tell the full story.
What was the full story?
How we weren't even planning on seeing you. We just went to, Lizzie and I, my roommate, Elizabeth, went to the dining hall. And as we were walking in, Ethan was walking out. And it was like, oh my God. And then you're telling us about these really fat squirrels.
Oh, yeah. So one day when I was walking to class, I saw these really juicy, chunky squirrels sitting in the tiniest tree. I could almost grab them. And I wanted to get a picture of them.
Yeah.
But I was going to be late to class, so I couldn't stop to get pictures. So when I sat with them at lunch,
yeah.
I told them about the squirrels, and I wanted to go show them since I couldn't get a picture. So we went looking for the squirrels, and they weren't there because it was like
it was so cold. Yeah, because it was the ice day.
And so then I was like, well, let's go try to catch a cat. So we started walking around, and we found the cats. We found their little houses, but they ran away from us. So we followed after them, and we ended up going down into the ravines. It's like very treacherous land.
It's so treacherous. It's like carved out canyons.
Yeah,
at the bottom of our school.
With all the ice around it, it's like impossible to walk down. And so Reese, Lizzie, and I started walking down trying to find the cat, and then Lizzie started sliding down because she thought it would be fun, but then she started slipping down, and so we had to go rescue her. So we looked like mountain climbers going down to get her, and we trekked through the wilderness and got some rocks.
Well, no, we broke sticks off, and we were like going down the mountain like mountain climbers. We had to lay in our bellies and stab into the ice.
It was so epic.
Yeah, and God, I was so soaking wet. It was so icy out. Like the ground, it snowed, but then the icy rain made everything a solid sheet of ice. So it was like you were ice skating down a mountain. Yeah.
And after that, we went back to my dorm, and that's when we came up with our plan for Friday, because Lizzie was planning on leaving for the weekend to get her stuff for spring break, and we were trying to decide what to do. Well, there had been a SZA concert that I wanted to go to for a very long time. I didn't have tickets, but I was planning on getting some.
He felt the need to bring up his need for the tickets any opportunity he could. Picture this, I'm sitting at the dining hall. I ask him something about his classes. I'm like, how are you doing, Ethan? He looks at me, he goes, I just really need SZA tickets. And ever since then, he talked about his need for SZA tickets. And he had told me, he had asked, he'd been like, would you come with me if we got tickets a week before? How about it 2 days before? How about day of? How about an hour before? Well, guess what we did?
So that day, we decided that we would leave at 3 p.m. The concert was at 8.
Yeah.
And we drove 3 hours away to go somewhere where we didn't have tickets. And we waited outside and kept trying to get tickets. And my dad, 14 minutes before, was able to get us tickets.
Oh, yeah.
And so 14 minutes before it started, we were able to go see SZA.
Yeah.
And I still don't believe it.
And we had to run to the arena. And it was so epic. I didn't believe it either. I won't lie. I don't know a lot of her music. But I sat there and so happily swayed. I was so excited.
I was so happy. All the videos I got are really bad because I was jumping around.
He was jumping around real hard. Yeah.
She's so beautiful. And she did the splits.
She did do the splits!
We need to have that. We need to have that archived somewhere. SZA did the splits on the stage.
If anyone has SZA doing the splits, please help us.
We need to see it. I didn't get it on video.
Because it was so out of the blue. God, it was such a beautiful performance. Because most concerts, I feel like they just kind of sing, you know? Makes sense. But hers was so theatrical. It was such a performance. She came out on a lifeboat. God, it was so funny. There was something hanging from the ceiling, and I was like, Ethan, that looks like the lifeboats on the Titanic. And he was like, yeah. And then guess what it was? It was a lifeboat.
Oh, yeah. And she
wrote
it right above us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she also was very good at singing live.
Oh, yeah. And dancing. She's a really good dancer. And she didn't get out of breath at all. God. And there was a part where she had to go change her outfit, but there was a camera that followed her backstage. So it was like they had projected up her changing. It was so cool.
Oh, yeah. That was a very good concert. I'm glad we got to go.
Me too. And then we left. Well, no, then we had to take pictures, obviously.
Yeah.
So we found a big octopus mural. And we took our pictures. And then we started driving home, but then it was midnight. Oh, and also we didn't tell anyone that we were going because we thought it would be really funny if we just we
need to talk about that for a minute.
Yeah,
because that's very controversial topic. We didn't tell a single person besides Lizzie because we found out
She's
Lizzie
my
was
roommate.
staying later and we didn't want her to wonder where we
didn't
went.
want her to worry and be like, oh my god, did they die? It's me, Ethan.
We didn't want her to think we jumped off the bridge together.
Yeah.
So
we were like, we have to tell Lizzie.
We told Lizzie, but nobody else knew.
No.
And some people got very angry.
Yeah, but the whole point was it wasn't to disclude anyone. It was, well, first and foremost, we didn't think that anyone would want to go with us because, like, who wants to go to a concert that they don't have tickets to that's 3 hours away?
3 hours, yeah. We left at 3 p.m.
Yeah. And also, I feel like, was it at 7 or 8?
I think it was at 8.
Yeah.
We left rather early to go to this concert that we didn't have tickets for, too.
God, we did, because we really thought we were going to get them so quickly. Anyways, but we thought it would be funny because it's like, where did Reese and Ethan go? Not that many people, like, keep tabs on us or anything, but...
Apparently they do, though.
But, God, like...
Now it's so controversial.
Like, call them for dinner. What? I'm on the other side of the state. I can't come over.
We thought it would be funny.
Anyways, but part of me telling you this was on the way home. We were driving home, and when we first started driving, it hit midnight, and we were like, we have to pull over and play the Wordle and send it, because we always send our Wordles right at midnight. So we were like, well, they're going to know we were at the concert if we don't send our Wordles right at midnight. That's what's going to give it away.
So we pulled over in, like, a sketchy neighborhood.
It was.
And
God.
Just
so
did
nervous.
our Wordle.
Yeah. And then on the drive home, we stopped at a Speedway. And he got 2 donuts and a Bev, and I got Munchies cheese mix. Anyways, that's not really important. And I pumped his gas. No, you pumped your own gas.
I pumped my own gas.
I'm so proud of you. And Andy turned the car off when he pumped the gas.
I did turn the car off.
Which he's not done in prior times, so I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Anyways, there was also, it was snowing so much on the way home.
Like the last 30 minutes of the drive.
And we had to change the music because we were listening to kind of sad music and we were both falling asleep. And then once we went to Speedway, I shivered so hard and I was like, we need to hype it up a bit. So we listened to a little bit happier Taylor Swift. Anyways, but it was snowing so hard and we couldn't see anything and I thought he was going to swerve off the road. And I said, Ethan, you should maybe pull over. And he said, no, we're going to make it home.
And we got back
we made
at
it
like
home.
3:30.
Yeah.
So it was a full 12-hour experience.
It was. It really was. We got fun matching shirts. Oh, yeah. They're black and they have bright yellow. It says SZA.
I wore it in the last episode.
Oh, yeah. And it says SZA and the seahorse is the Z.
Mm-hmm.
They're so cool.
Yeah. So after that, Friday was when we
had our SZA experience.
Yeah. And then Saturday
was a little bit boring.
Decided to start our podcast.
Oh!
That's not boring.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's pretty epic. And then we decided...
We took meat and cheese to go try to catch the cat again. Oh my god!
Yeah, you guys already heard about that. But we tried... So, there's this cool little building in, like, the back of the campus. And underneath it, there's this, like, cool sunken patio that I wanted to show them. Underneath it, there's 2 cat houses where these cats live, but they're so skittish. So we got meat and cheese from the dining hall and tried to bribe them, but they weren't very interested. And we weren't really in the mood for a full-on cat chase because we had so much to do. We had to start our podcast. We had to watch RuPaul because we hadn't watched RuPaul yet. It was a pretty good episode. God, except Luxnor London is still in it, and I wish she wasn't. Yeah.
Wow.
And Lucy Leduca. Anyways.
Sunday was a big day for us as well.
It was the biggest day of my life.
We went, what was it, at like 2 to watch Cocaine Bear in theaters.
Did we do anything before that?
Nope.
Okay. We woke up and we went to Cocaine Bear. And boy, oh boy, was it the best movie I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We walked in. We were like a minute late to it, which I've never been late to a movie before.
Neither have I.
Romeo and Juliet.
But let me tell you, I don't think we missed anything. Or maybe we did, and that's why we were so confused the whole time.
I was so confused the whole movie, and I think it's because we missed that
We
first
missed
minute.
it, yeah.
Because we walked in, and the first question we asked was, why are the subtitles on?
Yeah, it was a subtitled movie.
The entire time it had subtitles. It wasn't in a different language.
No, fully English.
It was English
subtitles.
with English subtitles.
Yeah.
The entire movie. So that was a little confusing.
A little bit.
And just the whole plot of the movie, if I sat someone down and tried to explain to them the plot of Cocaine Bear, it would take me about 2 hours to get all the details.
I called my mom on the phone and she thought I was joking and I tried to explain it to her and I was like, the bear eats cocaine and there's all these other storylines that make no sense. Like, this cop has a really fancy dog, and he keeps calling it a really fancy dog, and it's white with a little bow in its hair, but the dog means literally nothing.
No.
But it's, like, the main character under the bear.
And then the kids do cocaine. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert for Cocaine
Oh,
Bear.
yeah, sorry. Major spoiler.
Major spoilers for Cocaine Bear ahead. But, yeah, the kids do cocaine, and they act
so
like
normal.
they didn't do cocaine.
That was my biggest complaint. Like, these two kids...
Your biggest complaint?
Yeah. They
Okay.
take really big knifefuls. They, like, slice it open with a pocket knife, and then they scoop it onto their tongue.
And they eat it.
They eat the coke, which I don't know if it's different effects if you eat it.
I don't know. I feel like you're still ingesting a drug.
Thinking. Like, you'd be somewhat...
And it's a lot, too.
A lot, and it's not like it's... Like, it wouldn't have time to kick in. Like, it was a span... The movie was probably spanned over quite a few hours. Like, they should be feeling the effects of cocaine. Not that I've done coke. I'm just guessing. If you eat that much coke... But they were fine. They were like...
And then, one thing I haven't talked about this movie is near the end, major spoilers, because near the end, there's just randomly bear cubs.
Yeah,
Where did the bear cubs come from?
They're in the cave.
But why?
I don't know. Symbolize the importance of family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically everybody dies anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, there's, like, a lot of attempts at love stories, but everybody dies, or is, like, God, the one cop lady, she's a cop, but she secretly works with a drug ring. Like, how, I don't know, it was not good. Yeah. Any other comments? Oh my God, it was dedicated to someone. It was in loving memory of someone, the movie.
Oh!
So.
At the end, God.
So... When I die, Ethan's gonna make me a movie. What is it? Meth Squirrel?
Yeah, Meth Squirrel is the movie I'm gonna make, and
mine.
it's gonna be dedicated to her when she inevitably dies young.
Okay.
So that was our weekend.
Yeah. Well, did we do anything Sunday when we got back?
No.
No, definitely not. I was
took
so
a nap.
sleepy. So did I.
Oh
no! We got dinner, and we sat in the dining hall for like 7 hours.
What?
Yeah, we got dinner on Sunday, and we sat in the dining hall for like 4 hours, and we did something.
What did we do?
I can't remember what we did. Talked. Oh! I went through like every possible profession you could possibly take up, and you shot me down for all of them. But he would be a construction worker.
Yes, I would be a construction worker because I want to lift cinder blocks. Speaking of cinder blocks, let's talk about our plans for spring break.
Okay. So, we're going to Pensacola, Florida.
Yep, we're driving there. It's a 14-hour drive.
About 14 hours.
We're leaving tomorrow, and we're going to stop halfway there.
In Nashville, Tennessee.
For the night.
And guess what? The hotel has an indoor pool and continental breakfast.
I'm so excited for the breakfast.
I know you are.
That's all I can think about.
God. Anyways, it's gonna be so fun. We have like a 14-hour playlist going. Well, no, it's only 11 right now.
Yeah, let's talk about that playlist. I'm glad you brought it up.
God, I shouldn't have brought it up.
So we have this playlist that everybody's welcome to add music to.
Yeah, everybody is welcome to add music to.
For some reason.
Yeah.
It's wrong that I added as many songs as I did.
No, that's not what I thought you were going to talk about. We
can talk about both things. Which one do you want to talk about first?
I guess yours, because mine is more interesting.
No, then we'll talk about yours first.
Okay.
So,
well, let me tell them.
Okay, you can tell them.
Every road trip I've ever gone on, I have a holy trinity of songs, okay? If you can find another 10-minute song to replace it...
All Too Well, 10-minute version.
That's already on it. That's already on it. The 3 songs are American Pie, All Too Well, and Runaway, okay?
Okay, so...
Hold on.
All Too Well, 10-minute version, Sad Girl Autumn version.
Yeah. Anyways, so you listen to those 3 songs. All 3 are good songs, I would say, and I think a lot of other people would argue yes.
Why not A&W? It's like 8 minutes.
Oh my god! Okay, that's fine. A&W can
It's already on there, though.
Okay, you just have to listen to them, because it's like, when you listen to the 3 of them, that's half an hour. Because, like, God, most songs are like 3 minutes. You have to listen to 10 3-minute songs to pass half an hour. You listen to 3 of those, you know all the words. Such an easy half hour. But God, imagine if we keep... Oh, he doesn't want Runaway on it because he doesn't like Kanye West. Which I understand. I'm not saying I like Kanye West as a person. I know he's a bad person, Ethan. I know that he doesn't like Jewish people. I know he's problematic. I know that he's probably not nice to his wife or kids. I don't know that much about his character, and maybe I should research it more. But I'm just saying that if I like some of his music, I should be allowed to put it on the playlist.
Okay. Now can I explain why you shouldn't?
Yeah, go for it.
So, I don't listen to Kanye West because I don't like to support bad people.
Okay.
And people always make the distinction between separating the art from the artist.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can't separate the art from the artist when the artist uses his art to gain a platform to do the bad things that he does.
Okay.
He's not a bad person in separation with his art. He uses it to be a bad person. So you can't separate the two things when he's specifically using the platform he gained from it to be a bad person.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay.
Okay. So can Runaway be on the playlist or no?
You can do whatever you want because I already got yelled at by your roommate for it.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll put Runaway. Well, think about this, Ethan.
I'm thinking about it.
If we put All Too Well, Runaway, American Pie, and A&W, that's 40 minutes.
38, but yeah.
Well, yeah, it'd really be like 36 because Runaway is 8 minutes and American Pie is like 9 and 36 seconds or something. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I kind of see where you're coming from, but like, he's a clothing brand.
What's that have to do with
You're saying that he gained his popularity through music
Yes,
only?
that's why his clothing brand is successful, because he was already successful.
That's fair. Like I said, I don't support him as a person. But also, this music I liked before he was a terribly terrible person.
He's always been a bad
Yes,
person.
I know that. I understand, but I didn't know that fully. And he wasn't as bad as he is now. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Okay, I know. You'll never understand. You're telling me you've never liked someone who is problematic? Okay, let's take fucking Rex Orange County, for instance.
I don't like Rex Orange County.
Yes, I know, but I'm just saying. He has so many rape allegations, and I'm pretty sure they all got dropped, but everybody is still like, thank God I can listen to him again.
Well, if they got dropped, then...
Okay, fine.
Well, did they get dropped because, like, they went to court?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about it. But... what was I saying? Oh, yeah. For some reason, the playlist is also a point of contention because I added too much songs that I like to it.
What did you put on it? I haven't looked at it.
Apparently, so I've been told by Reese's roommate. What?
Nothing. Why can't you say her name?
You can look through it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm fine with Lana Del Rey. I'm fine with Taylor Swift. There isn't that much Taylor Swift. Okay. There's Hippocampus. I added a lot of Hippocampus and Lorde.
And I added
I'm fine
songs
with that.
you guys would like too.
I like Harry Styles. I love Lorde. I put a lot of Lorde. I put quite a bit of Conan Gray. I'm not a fan of Tate McRae, but that's okay.
I added that because Grace and I listened to it.
That's fine. Oh yeah, we need to put what Grace likes too. Fourth member. Oh yeah, who's coming to spring break, you might ask? Me, Ethan, my roommate Elizabeth, and Grace. Grace has got all like the music too.
Yeah.
Okay, so much Lorde. Lizzie, wherever you are you okay with Lorde being on it? Yes. My roommate said yes.
Okay, so
Paramore, American.
Wait. Why is it okay that half the fucking playlist is Lorde?
It's not half Lorde because I made sure not to put any solar power on it because I know you don't like solar power because you don't like when people are happy.
Well, I told you that you can add whatever you want to it.
Okay.
And I'll listen to it because I'm not going to be a bitch about it. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm looking off to the side, it's because Reese's roommate is over there listening to it. So it's kind of awkward to talk about.
God, would you shit talk her harder if she wasn't here?
If I was fully prepared to trash the ever-loving fuck out of her. But since she's right there, it's a little more awkward.
Okay. Anyways, I do have some solar power on there. Thank goodness. Lots of hippocampus. God, I have silly songs like Stolen Dance and Waiting for Love and Jealous Guy. Do you like this song? This song.
Didn't start playing it.
Shut
No,
up.
copyright.
Sorry. Okay, anyways. I'm not gonna say anything else. Somersault. Cage the Elephant. Yeah, that's a... Okay.
Stop kicking your feet.
Sorry.
So much.
Oh my god, I got some La La Land soundtrack on it.
Yeah. See?
Wallows! I put a lot of Wallows because March is the month of Wallows because Nothing Happens came out in March in like 2019. So it is the month of Wallows.
No, you don't hear me complaining about all the dumb shit that you put on it.
What about it is dumb? La La Land? Maybe if you watched La La Land, you could appreciate it.
Okay.
Can we watch La La Land? Yes or no?
I don't care.
So what is your question or complaint or concern?
My complaint is, why am I so terrible for adding things to it when everybody is allowed to add to it? And I think there's less SZA than there is Lorde.
I don't have a problem with SZA.
So why am I getting...
Okay, also, hold the phone. When I made my original comment, what even was my original comment?
It wasn't you!
Oh.
She said, it's not your playlist.
There's a lot less Taylor Swift. Elizabeth, wherever you are, have you looked at the playlist? Okay, well,
No,
you should look at the
likes
playlist.
to shit on me constantly.
Oh my goodness, I can't. God, I can't drive to Florida if everybody's fighting. Okay.
You want to talk? What?
You can talk.
Oh, okay. Am I gonna be heard in it?
Yeah.
You might have to come over here.
Just stay there and yell.
Are you mad at me?
Am I? Am I mad?
God.
I'm irritated.
No, I said that because you were shitting on Reese for wanting to add Kanye.
That's the one thing I said. Was the one
Sorry,
thing I
I'm
said.
confused.
Everything else, you have fucking La La Land, half the playlist is Lorde, and you're shitting on me.
When did I shit on you?
She did.
So, hold the phone. So, you're getting mad because, we're mad at each other for other people. Like, she's mad at you for me, and you're mad at me for her. Like,
No, I'm not mad at you.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ. It isn't half, Lord. You're full of fucking shit.
Most of the time I'm mean to you is when you're mean to Reese for no reason.
I wasn't mean
God.
to her, though.
Remember yesterday when I was talking about your bald spots?
And you threw me to the floor and pinned me to the ground?
Yeah,
It wasn't even me bitching.
Okay.
His hair looked a little bit silver in a piece, and I said, Ethan, let me look at your hair. And Lizzie goes, she's looking at his bald spot. And he chucks me to the ground and pins me to the floor, and I cannot
That's
move.
because you grabbed a hold of me from the back.
No, I didn't. I went like this to try to see you better. If you call this grabbing you from the back, then we have big problems.
Ethan, and then after you picked
Okay.
her up, guess what we found? Another bald spot. So I don't know what to say.
So actually, this is the podcast with Ethan and Reese, not Ethan, Reese, and Lizzie.
So I can't talk anymore?
Yeah,
Okay.
you've
Talking rights. Take it
talking
away.
rights have been taken away. You only get 10% of the episode to speak.
Okay, I need to count how many award songs there are, because now I'm mad at you.
No,
One.
I'm saying I don't have a problem with it, because if you want to have that on there, then
6,
I'm fine with that. Because
7.
I want other people to have what they want. Okay?
Okay.
But when
9.
this bitch starts saying, it's not your playlist, you had all of like a month to add to it, and you never did.
I'm getting there.
Okay, I would just like to say that the playlist is 11 hours and there are 10 Lorde songs in it. I would hardly call that half of the playlist, Ethan. Jesus Christ, you're such an over and exaggerator. Jesus. Half the playlist, 10 songs, so that's maybe 30 minutes. I didn't even put liability on it. You're welcome. But only the happiest music. Anyways, we digress. We made a really epic playlist for spring break to drive there. God, we haven't even started talking about our plans. We've only talked about driving
Yeah, because...
there. Are you so mad? Would you like to talk more about it?
Yes,
Okay.
I would.
Okay. I'm listening.
I don't even know.
It's okay. Take your time, Ethan.
She's right there, though. I can't.
Don't be mean to my roommate.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can be mean to me. It's okay, I can take it.
Don't look at me
I
like
really
that.
dislike her right now.
Okay. Why?
Remember, I cheated too.
Strongly.
Why? Do
Like,
you really?
actually, like, yeah.
Whoa. Hard feelings / loveless. Every
No,
night
I'm being
I live
so
and
serious
die.
right now.
Is that hard feelings? Definitely not.
No. That's perfect place.
Oh yeah. I tried. God, I used to be so good. You know how you can do with Taylor Swift like the first 3 seconds? I used to have the order of all of her albums memorized. And like the first note out. God, that was all I listened to. But not anymore. Yeah. Anyways, what are your other thoughts on this, Ethan? Let's talk it out. Let's unpack this.
I'm kind of wishing that I would have just made plans with Maddie for spring break.
Are you really?
To be honest.
Why?
Because I really don't like you guys right now.
Why? Me too?
I'm being so serious.
I can tell. Why don't you like
Don't
us?
talk to me like that. Why are you talking to me like that?
Like what?
Don't give me that look either.
Okay. So what else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Well, do you have closing thoughts about why you're upset?
No. I think I've said what needs to be said.
Okay. So can I talk about spring break or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, nobody wants to go on spring break anymore.
No. I want to go on spring break. I want to go on spring break with different people.
But why?
Because you annoy me.
Me included?
Yes.
I need to know what I did then.
Because you're part of it. You're roommates.
Ah! So by association?
Yes.
What did my roommate do to you?
She's always mean.
Oh my Jesus Christ, I can't do this.
What?
Nothing. So can I talk about what I'm doing on spring break?
Yeah, but you're gonna want to take a quick commercial break.
I got
before we
7
get back
seconds.
to this. Okay. Quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Okay, guys,
Okay,
we're back. We had to
Reese tried to talk to me off
because we had to wait for it to process.
off mic.
Because he was getting a little heated, and it's a little bit scary.
Why?
I don't
Do
know.
you need me to call security for you? Are you scared?
Walk me home.
Okay.
I has to walk you home. You has to walk me home. But I had to carry you. Okay, now Ethan Ottman is going to be intervening me and Elizabeth.
There's nothing to intervene.
Okay, then express your feelings as to why.
I have been.
No, you haven't!
Yes?
So you don't want to go on spring break with us because my roommate said that you have too much Taylor Swift in your playlist?
No, because she's being a cunt, and she's been a cunt for the last 3 weeks.
You keep saying that, but what has she done to you?
She's always mean to me. She always, every time she ever talks about anything, it's always directed at me.
Like what?
Everything.
Can I have an example, though? I can't have an example.
No.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but what you're saying, I need concrete examples, or I don't know what you're talking about.
How do you not know what I'm talking about? You're with us every single time we're together.
Okay. Well, I have my own thoughts in my head. I think a lot. I'm not constantly paying attention to what you and Lizzie are doing. Sorry about that. I'm not like, what are Ethan and Lizzie doing right now?
So you don't pay attention to what's going on around you?
No, I do, but I'm not like, wow, Lizzie's being a cunt to Ethan right now. Wow, Ethan's being a cunt to Lizzie right now.
Okay, just change their profile picture.
That's so totally epic.
Okay.
Do you pay attention to everything that's going on around you?
Not everything, but I can...
But you can pick up on when other people are being mean to me.
Yeah.
Can you pick up on when you're being mean to me?
Yeah.
Then why do you continue to do it?
Because mine is nicer than hers.
She's mean to me too?
No, to me.
Okay. Can I have examples of what she does to you?
It's,
You're telling me that she's been such a cunt to you that you don't want to go on a trip with her, and you can't give me a single example as to what she's done?
I can't think of one because it's just, like every time I see her.
So why haven't you said anything?
I have! I say all the time,
have,
Lizzie, why are you
sorry.
only mad to me and at me?
Lizzie, do you have any comments? Yes.
Okay, well, last time we talked I got privileges taken away.
Oh yeah, privileges are back on. What do you have to say?
Okay, well, most of the time I'm mean to you, it's when I'm zoned out of the conversation and then I zone back in because you're yelling at Reese. So I gotta defend Reese. It's my roommate, man.
Thank you, Lizzie.
And usually when I am mean to you, I say really personal things that I don't mean. So I'm really sorry.
Like what? Can I have an example?
I don't know. Well,
I feel like I miss your guys'
you
feeding
don't actually
apparently.
have bald spots. I don't remember what.
Jesus.
I know I don't.
Your belly button isn't weird.
Why is this blanket so crunchy?
Oh, you know.
It melted.
It melted in the dryer.
Your belly button's normal. I'm sorry if I made fun
Don't
of you
touch my
before.
belly button.
I don't know what else I've said. It's probably just that.
Do you know anything else that she said?
Not off the top of my head. I'll start making a
Well,
list.
this is your time to
I'll make a list for next episode.
okay.
Make a list and I'll just tell you why.
Make a list. Next episode is gonna be just an unpacking of Lizzie and Ethan's relationship. God. Or it's gonna be like me recording from inside of jail of why Ethan murdered Lizzie on spring break.
I just think we nitpick each other in different ways. Ethan is very much. I don't even know how to explain. He'll go, you bitch ass, whore ass, slut ass, and I'll go, you have a bald spot, and he cries.
Because mine is like so obviously
She's
a
good at
joke.
bowling.
Because I know.
Are you mad because she beat you in bowling?
Ethan, you're really easy to piss off, so I know how to do it well. So sorry if it hits close to home.
So where do I come into play?
You're her roommate.
And usually
she always says, I'm just protecting Reese. Because I'm so mean to you that you need to be protected, right?
Well, when you throw her to the ground and then you don't do anything about it.
You smacked the shit out of me.
No, I didn't! Oh, yeah. All the time, but not that time. Okay. Also, it's not a smack the shit. I've explained this to you. It's the same love tap that I give my brothers.
It's not a love tap.
Yes, it is. Like
You-
that?
No. When you hit me, you go like, wham.
Only when you're really mean. Sorry, I'll stop hitting you. Will you stop pinning me to the ground?
I can think about it. No.
Oh! Fine. Anything else you want to say?
Spring break plans?
So do you still not want to go on spring break with us?
Not really, but I feel like the plan's already made, so I have a commitment to it, so I have to.
Well, yeah, the plan is made. We don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Why?
Because you know how mad my parents would be if they bought a place
Oh,
and I
yeah.
didn't even go?
That's fair. You can find other people to go with you. If you want.
I would if it wasn't tomorrow.
You don't think you can get somebody to go with you in a day?
For a week?
Yeah.
Drive to Florida?
Yeah.
Tell them right now?
Yeah.
In less than 24 hours, we're going to go on a week-long trip?
Yeah.
Before everyone else's spring break?
I'd go. Anyways. Spring break plans. I'm so excited to share them with the people now. That I know that nobody wants to go.
I do want to go. I've said that.
Just not with me.
Yes.
Let's check them.
Ethan, I'll try and be more agreeable.
I don't care, Lizzie.
I know, but
What do you
What?
mean you don't care?
I don't.
You don't care about what?
God, I was gonna say something, but that was mean.
Say it.
No, I was just
Say
gonna
it.
say I don't care about her.
I gotta find my spring break plans. I have them in a document.
La, 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 la. Anyway, I'll talk about.
I found my spring break plans.
Okay.
Saturday, we're leaving Grand Valley State University. Oh, sorry, that's where I go to school. We're gonna arrive in
You
Tennessee.
just told him our location.
Oh no.
Shit.
Then we're gonna arrive in Tennessee. Rock on. Nashville. Because it's Nashville, you know? Then Sunday, we're gonna get back up. We're gonna finish driving. Then we're gonna arrive in Florida. We're probably gonna go grocery shopping that night, and we're gonna get all of our meals. Then on Monday, on Monday I have down that we're gonna go grocery shopping, and we're gonna buy a lot of pineapples. Then we're going to go to the beach, and we're going to find beach friends and people for Ethan and Charles Outman to have a good time with. And then we're going to have a bachelorette party. You may be like, why are you having a bachelorette party? Because on Tuesday, I'm marrying my roommate. So we're going to go to the beach, and we're going to get married. It's going to be a really beautiful wedding. I'm wearing a pink dress. She's wearing a white dress with pink flowers on it. And it's going to be so epic and totally rad.
What?
Will you still be the priest?
Yes, I have to be there. We're all driving together. I have to go wherever
Will
you
you
go.
give me away?
God.
Please,
I will
Ethan.
give you away.
Oh.
I need to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
Okay. On Wednesday, we're going to the beach, and we're going to play mini golf.
At the same time?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is just tentative. I don't know if anybody wants to. Thursday, beach and club. I don't know where we're going to find a club to go to.
In Florida?
Yeah.
You don't know where we're going to find a club?
Yeah. Anyways, Friday, we're going to the beach, and you'll never guess what we're doing. We're going to a hot dog eating competition.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to eat, it's like a really big roll, and it's called the Whacked Out Wiener, and it has 8 hot dogs in it, and cheese, and chili, and mac and cheese, and sauerkraut. I don't like sauerkraut.
I don't either.
God.
But I'll eat it.
Anyways, and if you win, do you get anything besides a shirt?
You get your meal for free.
Oh. Oh, yeah. So you get it for free. If not, it's like $35. And then you get a free shirt that says, I got my wiener whacked at the Whacked Out Wiener. Yeah. And then we're going to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Because that's a Friday necessity.
Oh, yeah.
And then on Saturday, we have to check
bring
out.
my computer with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Saturday, we have to check out by 11. And we're maybe going to check out the farmer's market if you still wanted to go.
Yeah.
We'll see how we're feeling on Saturday. And then we're leaving Florida. We're going to drive to good old Kentucky. We're staying in Bowling Green. And then on Sunday, we're going to finish our drive and come back home.
Oh, yeah.
Thoughts? Oh my God. But on the way back, we still have to make a playlist for on the way back.
Yeah, I'll let you guys be in charge of that. And I won't.
No.
You don't even have to add me to it because I don't want to get yelled at again.
No. That wasn't the promise. We already talked about the playlist on the way back.
What?
We said that we were going to make the playlist and it was going to be all of the saddest songs we could possibly think of. And you're not going to do that with me? You're going to leave me hanging?
You can have Lizzie help you. You're newlywed.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say about spring break?
I'm so excited. I'm going to have such a good time. Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
So excited.
Yeah, I'm really
I've never
excited.
been more excited for anything in my life.
Really?
Not a thing.
I'm so
That's
happy for you.
exciting.
Yeah.
To be with the people I love so much.
It's going to be a pretty radical time. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's all I've got for today.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining this episode of the podcast.
What a good episode.
We'll see you next week when we talk about something else. We unpacked a lot today, I'd say.
We did. And guess what we're probably going to unpack in the next episode? How spring break
How
went.
spring break went.
So
stay
whoa,
tuned.
that's going to be fucking wild. You get to know.
You're going to have the before and the after.
Maybe the podcast after is going to be just me talking or just Ethan talking.
One of us might be dead. Maybe more than one of us.
I was just going to say that we weren't friends anymore, so the podcast wasn't a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I think if we stop being friends, can we still do the podcast together? Shake on it?
My hands are all sweaty.
No, so are mine. Wait.
What's going on? Okay. Yeah. So if we hate each other next week, we're still going to do the podcast. So be ready at 9:04 on Thursday. And see you then. Thanks for listening.